Hi, this is Kyle Swicegood, and I want to thank you for watching. You're getting ready to see some videotape that we made at the Davie County Library, and they are of World War II veterans that live here in Davie County. They were motivated after spending days upon days in Washington, D.C. with these veterans at the Triad Flight of Honor. So I want you to sit back and enjoy some Davie County veterans telling their story about World War II. Enjoy. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Mocksville, I want to welcome you to another conversation. Today I'm very happy to have Mr. Ralph Call, who is a Davie County citizen, and we're going to talk about his experience during World War II. Mr. Call, good morning.
Good morning.
I appreciate very much you coming here and letting me
I appreciate being here.
Ask some questions. The first thing I'm going to look at here is, I thought we might even get a zoom in here. What have we got right here? We got 3 medals.
Well, yeah, well.
Purple
yes.
Heart?
These are the ones you care for. 4 battle stars. I was in 4 major battles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's, of course, the Purple Heart and the Bronze Star.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's first go back. What year did you go into the military?
I went in the military in 11th of April, 1941.
11. So that's coming up an anniversary here pretty soon.
Right.
Were you drafted, or did you just?
I was drafted.
Mm-hmm. And you lived in Davie County at the time?
Yeah, that's right. I lived in Davie about all my life till I was.
What part of Davie County do you live?
Well, we live right now in the southern part of Davie, down here. Yes. So
how old were you the 11th of April?
Let's see. I believe I was 22, I believe I was. 22 at that time, yes.
So when you went into the military, your Army.
Yes, I was in the Army.
And you were drafted, and where were you trained at?
I was trained I was inducted Fort Jackson, South Carolina on the 11th, and then went from there to Replacement Center over Fort Bragg that evening, night, and then I stayed there the 3-4 months in the Replacement Center for training. Went from there to a regular outfit of Camp Landing, Florida, 179th Field Artillery, and then from there I went to different camps. But then our outfit was split later, and had 1 battalion, 179th Field Artillery, and then we were designated as 945 Field Artillery, and that's what I was in. I was in A battery of 945, and then of course that's what I stayed at till I came home.
Now, when you were in training, I asked this to a lot of our veterans. Were you scared as you were in the training?
No, I was never scared. I mean, for us, he just took it every day at a time. As it come.
Were you married going into the military?
At that time, no.
Okay.
I didn't get married till 45. Got married September the 7th, 1945.
So your first trip, you were in the European theater.
That's right, ETO.
Okay, where did you leave? I guess you went over on a ship, and where was your destination on your first trip over?
First trip over, we shipped out from Boston, Massachusetts, and we went to Glasgow, Scotland, first stop. We was on the water 10 days, a beautiful day. Weather was really beautiful for 10 days. And then from Glasgow, I was sent forward with one on a detail to where we were going to go the bivouac. And so that's what I went on a train from Glasgow, Scotland to our bivouac area, a little place called Nuneaton, England.
Nuneaton,
England.
Okay. So how long were you stationed in England before you actually went into battle?
We were just there a few weeks, and we were alerted for the invasion down at the beaches at Normandy. But something happened. We didn't get over there till after the invasion. It had already happened, and we got there.
So when you left England, D-Day had already happened. You were...
Yeah, right, yeah.
So were you sent to France into battle?
Yes, that's right. From that, we were left England, across the English Channel into France.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my outfit. My outfit.
Who was your commanding general?
General Wilbur D. Delos. He's a good one.
Did you ever meet him?
And I was I was in the 3rd Army with General George Patton.
Blood and guts.
Yeah, that's right.
Did you like him?
And I want to tell you something. I saw him twice. He come by our outfit in November the 8th, 1944, right down below where we was visiting France. But he didn't stop. But the next time I saw him, we were on a movement up front, and our colonel didn't think about. He let our vehicles run, you know, just let them idle. And the one I was on, here comes General George Patton. And he stopped right from my vehicle. He said, "Who's in charge of this outfit?" I said, "Colonel Wilbur Delos, sir." And he said, he said, "Here I haul this gas clear across the continent, and you all sitting here burning it up."